Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel for another unboxing series episode here in the workshop. This time we have The Man with No Name, Clint Eastwood, from Sideshow Collectables. Looking inside, you can see The Man with No Name from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. We've got this band that has the signature. Now taking this figure out of the box. Feels pretty good. Not too heavy, not too light. Take the plastic off. Face sculpt is pretty good. Although he seems a bit aged for my liking. It doesn't really look like the Blondie from the film. You will have to move plastic from the neck. Overall, still pretty cool. No major complaints yet. But here we are, we're going to check out the accessories. Just taking out the two guns, the revolver, and the rifle. Get some focus on here. It does have the snake on the hilt and the handle. Pretty good, not too bad. Sideshow's got a pretty good replica here. It does spin. The rifle looks really good too. They even got the right shape on the barrel. Taking out the rest of the accessories on the top clamshell, which is the hands. Sideshow, what I do like about Sideshow's hands is that they all come with their own separate wrist peg. That's a nice touch that they add. Here's the rock that they use in the film. Again, has no name on it, like it should. On the second half of the clamshell, we also have the base, which is really nothing special. I was hoping we could get a decent base, but the Clint Eastwood on the bottom, and a shiny gloss. Don't know why it's on the bottom. Kind of wasted space to be in this cheap old crotch grabber. Slides in. For someone who doesn't use bases, yeah, it is what it is. It's fine. And then we have some more hands that I'll show off here in a second. Open hands, painted really well. Again, I like that each one has its own wrist peg. Can't really go wrong with that. I mean, it's a nice touch. And then here's a closer look. Does have some flexibility to it. There's the poncho. It looks good. Looks good. I mean, the feel of it, not so good. It doesn't ring to me like a poncho, like fabric, but it does drape like it should. I think if it were a little bit of thicker fabric, it'd be able to fold a little bit better, which I'll show you later on in the video. The tassels that are on there, yeah, it fits the part. I'm not happy with it, but it fits the part. Like most of my other reviews, I'll let the figure do most of the talking in this part, and then we will have a score for him at the end. I'll go through my likes and dislikes as we go through a few poses. Here I just wanted to do a standard pose and get a closer look at the vest, which I think they textured nicely. We'll get a few shots of the vest later on. But yeah, I just wanted to do something simple. And him tipping his hat seemed very simple to me, so... It's a nice museum pose where you won't have to worry about anything creasing or getting too worn out. There's the back of the vest again. Really not happy about the fact that his hat doesn't come off, or that he doesn't come with a secondary head sculpt, because he did remove his hat quite a bit in the film. He didn't. While it's still cool to have, I gotta minus a little bit, and his hair is a bit dark. But again, these are my nitpicks, not to try to steer you away from the figure at all, because it's a really good figure. And the neckerchief should be a bit thinner. I don't know why they have it so thick, but it should be a little thicker, or a little thinner. It is just like one band almost. Something I'll probably have to fix later on. Moving on to the next pose, adding the poncho. Again, I don't like how it folds and it slides off of itself really easily. Not like the poncho would in the film, but you can get it to stay. It will stay, but I just don't care. I'm not a huge fan of the fabric. And then it's two-toned, as you can see. I don't remember that being two-toned in the film. I could be wrong. It has been a little while, but it's two-toned for sure. I do like the spurs. The spurs are metal. I think they did a good job there. The tailoring is pretty much spot on. They did a really good job with the tailoring, how it looks. Moving on a closer look. But yeah, you see there's the texture of the poncho. Don't feel like it matches the film, or what that blanket truly would have been looking like in the film. And accuracy is key when you're paying this much for a figure, in my opinion. But the likeness to Clint Eastwood is there. You can see it. I wish the cigar was removable, but it's not. Here I had the revolver, because how could you not have him at least holding one gun? And of course, holding the rock as he's talking to Tuco. But sitting at a score right now, I think, for this guy. I mean, he's definitely sitting middle range, at least for a great figure. Or I should say a lower range for a great figure. Probably like the 7s, high 7s. I'm gonna have to go with somewhere like a 7.8 maybe? A 7.8 sounds about right. Some of those inaccuracies just really don't belong there. And I think they could have been fixed by finding and researching a little bit more. But I think a 7.8 is a really good score. And if you love Clint Eastwood, then, or even the film, The Good, Bad, the Ugly, it's definitely worth the pickup, to be honest with you. But for the price tag, I think we definitely should have had a little bit more accuracy. And here we go for another classic pose. He's always shooting that rifle, either saving Tuco or somebody else. Wasn't too difficult to get him into this pose either. I mean, the body is a bit stiff, but it was pretty simple to get him down in this pose. Sniper pose. Yeah, still sitting at like a 7.8 for me. Again, if you want this figure, go get it if he's still available, because I'm pretty sure he was low stock, or at least getting down there pretty far. This is a good Clint Eastwood to have. If you don't like the head sculpt, you can always change it out for another one. Or maybe even get this one repainted. It's totally up to you. I think he still looks good, and I'm happy to have him in the collection. But that'll do it for this review. Keep doing those awesome things that you do, like giveaway announcement at 500 subscribers. But thank you for watching, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, always be kind, and we'll catch you in the next one.
In this world, there's two kinds of people, my friend. Those with loaded guns, and those who dig. You dig.